This is Amud Yomi Gemara B'Metzia Daf Samach Dalid Amud Beis, and we're holding in the very bottom of Samach Dalid Mid Aleph. We are 5 lines from the bottom. We're middle of darshaning some psukim. With regarding Toma. So one more Josh of Yiksev Moshe al Pekudei Achayil. Moshe was angry with the Pekudei, the commanders of the army. What was Moshe angry about? Amar Rav Nachman, Amar Ravu, Amar Len Moshe the Yisrael. Shema Chazartin Likal Kulchem Arishainim. When Moshe Rabbeinu saw that the generals are bringing this, that the generals are bringing the jewelry to the Mishkan that they took from the woman of Midian. Moshe Rabbeinu said, Oy, did he go back to your original ways? With the woman from Midian? Said the commanders, no one went missing. No one was found to be lacking. Said Sir Moshe, why are you bringing karbanis? What's the kapara that you need? The general said, if we didn't do Averis in action, it's true, the general said we didn't succumb to sin. Unfortunately, the hearer from seeing the Midian woman, that is possible, and therefore miyad v'nakiv is carbon Hashem. We brought a carbon to Hashem. Tana deri Shmuel and they matzrichi Yisrael Shabbai said their kapara. Why did the Yidden of that door need a kapara mipnei on the top of Samach Daled on my base? Shezanu eineim min ha'erva. They feasted their eyes on the erva of the woman of Midian, and we see from over here a clear mikar. Of course, it's a pasuk in the Torah. But we see that this thing called znus of the einayim, that even just looking at things inappropriate is a form of znus. On the top of Amud Beis, why did the Torah list the outer jewelry, the ring, together with the inner jewelry, the kumas that's worn on the makom erva leimer lecha? If you gaze at a woman, if you look at a woman inappropriately, even if you look at just her etzma ketana, you look at her beauty of her covered body, her finger, but looking at it inappropriately is keilu mistakel b'makom hatur, for the place of her nakedness in the makom of the erva. We continue with the Mishnah on Samach Daled Amud Beis, 5 lines down. Yaitze isha, a woman tiyas let her wear on Shabbos bechutei seir, strands of hair, her hair is braided with hair. Bein mishalah, whether it's her own hair, bein mishal chaverta, bein mishal behema. But teitefes, she let her wear a teitefes. We'll see what that is. Ubesarvita bizvan shehein tfurin, when they're sewn onto her hat. Bekavol ubepeya nachros lachatzer. She let her wear a cap or a wig. B'mach shabazna, was something inside their ear. B'mach shabasandala, a wad in her sandal. Ma'ich she'etkinu l'nidasa, or a ma'ich that was stopping her nidos, stopping the blood from getting all over her. Bepilpel, a peppercorn, ubegalgel, a melach, a lump of salt. Chol davar shidduchpi, anything that you put inside your mouth. Bavad shle'itin l'lachil v'shabbos, as long as you don't put it in your mouth on Shabbos, the nafel, and if it falls out, lo tachzar, you cannot put it back. And of course, from a lot of those cases, we're wondering, what in the world does that mean? A lump of salt in their mouth, a lump of pepper in their mouth. And b'siyat shemaya, the Gemara will explain. Sheina teisev shel zav, a false tooth made of gold. Rabbi Matir v'chachamim oisrim. So says the Gemara, let's start delving piece by piece into this Mishnah. The first case of the Mishnah was that a woman is allowed to go out with her hair braided with hair. What type of hair? Her own hair, her friend's hair, or animal hair. 3 types of hair the Mishnah listed. And the obvious question is, why did the Mishnah have to list all 3 types of hair? Says the Gemara, usricha. And the Mishnah had to list all 3 types of hair. Diashmina dida. If the Mishnah would have only taught us that she had to go out with her own hair, misham it's not disgusting. That people view it as a ma'is to wear someone else's hair on your hair. Why? Because maybe people are going to embarrass her. And she's going to come to take it out and carry Nishas Rabbim, which is the basic tenet of many of these Gezeiros. that we have to be careful. It's not just what you're wearing, it's what's going to happen. You're walking to the street, and someone makes fun of you. Oh, you're wearing a hairband of your friend's hair. They start making fun of her. So what does she do? She takes it out, and then she might come work with it. That's the gezerah, so she can't wear it on Shabbos. Yeshua the Chaver had only said case number 2. I would have thought the bas mino, at least it's a hair. Aval de behemad lav bar mino malai. Sricha, therefore, we had to list all 3 cases on Shabbos. Tana continues to back in the middle of the Gemara. The first line is Sricha ubelvat shel titi yalda b'shel zakina. As long as a young woman doesn't wear old woman hair, zakina b'shel yalda. Why again? Because we're afraid they're going to take it off and cause them to carry it when someone makes fun of them. So says the Gemara Bizkana Bishlama Zikina Bishal Yalda Shekei Shevachula. I understand that an older person might wear a young person's hair. She might wear a blonde wig. Why? Because it's an enhancement. And she thinks, and one might think that this old lady's got to wear it out, and then they're going to make fun of her, and she's going to carry it. That's a chiddush of the Mishnah. Ela Yalda, but a young girl shall skena. Ginayu amai. Why are you teaching me such a case? Ginayula. Of course they're going to make fun of her. She walks out wearing this white wig. So of course she cannot wear it on Shabbos. Says Gemara, you're right. Just teaching us the parallelism in the Mishnah. We continue with the 2 dots. About 25 lines at the bottom. Should I go out with a cap or with a wig? Anything that the Chazal said, you're not allowed to go out to Shizarabim. Also, you're not allowed to go out to the Chatzir. Chutz mikvol upeya anachris. Whereas Rav Anani bar Sasa mishmei Rav Yishmael bar Rav Yesi Omer, Rav Anani bar Sasa said Rav Yishmael bar Rav Yesi hakol kikvol. All the items that Chazal said are aser are like a kvol, that they're aser in Rosh Hashanah, but they're mutter in the chatzar. Tanan, we learned in a Mishnah, b'kvol upeya anachris. What did the Mishnah say? A woman's allowed to go out with a kvol, the cap, or with the peya anachris? Which shows us that what? That this woolen cap, this peya anachris ought to be worn in the chotzer. All other items are us. So Bishlam Ravni, Chatzmamash Rav just taught us. El Ravanani bar Salsain Kasha. It's exactly the opposite of what he taught us. Says Rav Nani bar Salsain Mishmei Deman Ka'amarle. Rav Nani bar Salsain. Who did he say this in the name of? Mishmei de Rishal Rav Yesi. Rishal Rav Yesi Tanu Paul. He's allowed to argue. Says the Gemara. Okay, but now let's understand what's going on over here. For Rav Maishna Hani, why are these cases different? Why is this woolen cap? Why is this wig, this peah nachras different? That they are allowed in the chatzir. Amar Ula, 12 lines to the bottom. The first one line is Amar Ula, Kadeshal Titken al Baila. She's allowed to wear these items so she doesn't look disgusting to her husband. To wear no jewelry at all is not becoming. So we allow her to wear basics, which is this wool hat and this peah nachras. Kidetanya, Vihidva bini das, says the Torah that she saw her period. Originally they said, what should a woman do? Bisman nidos. Shaloi tichol. Do not put on any makeup. Loi tifkois. Not any face makeup. Lo tiskashe. Big day sevainim. Don't wear colorful clothing. Ad. And you should look quite disgusting. Why? You're a nido. You're also your husband. Comes along Rabbi Akiva. Shabbat Rabbi Akiva. Amer hem kain. The husbands are going to find them quite repulsive. V'nimsa. What's the husband going to do? If 12 days out of every month, my wife looks like a who knows what? Paila Magarsha, says Rabbi Akiva. It just means that she is a nida, but avada, she does not have to look horrible. And we conclude, another din of Rav Yudah Rav, even though it's completely unrelated. Anytime Chazal says something Aser, such an important rule, one that we always have to remember. Even though Maris Ayin by its very nature is Maris Ayin, what's someone going to see? But once there is a Maris Ayin, it's Aser even in Bitzina, it's Aser everywhere. Tinan, we learned in the Mishnah of we said that the animal is not allowed to go out with a zug, a bell, even though the bell part doesn't make noise. Vitanya idach cook la zug bitzavara. Could yes allow the bell on the donkey entirely mabachatzir. So how do we answer the two of them? Tanoi, it's machlokes Tanoim the Tani to turn over to Samchayim and Aleph Sheitzcham Bechama Avaloy Keneged Am. So this, whether there's going to be a Maris Ayin in these cases, is a machlokes Tanoim. I'll pick it up from here. B'siyata Dishmaya.